Hey guys, Kaz Pierce here, and thanks so much for joining me as I share this little story about how I've gone about painting Jupiter and the storm on Jupiter. This is actually a painting that I've been wanting to do for months now, and I've been waiting till I got to the point where I felt competent to be able to do it and could figure out how I'm going to get the paint to do exactly what I want it to do. So the challenge here is to have created those bands of different colours on those kind of curved streets, if you like. On the flat canvas, we're trying to replicate the curvature of the planet. So I'm trying to get the paint to go in like a curved but uniform width line, if you like. And I've thought about this for ages, thinking, okay, maybe it's the type of piece where I do one band and I do it with a swipe or with the palette knife and I let it dry, and then I come back and I do another band. But I didn't really like that idea too much because I still wanted it to be a fluid art piece. I still wanted it to be all wet at the one time if I could. I had another idea that maybe I could mark out the bands with hot glue, so now I have like a little bund wall, but then again, that for me was still maybe a little bit of a compromise because it's still not completely fluid. Everything on the canvas is not wet at the one time. So I came up with this idea that I would just use the artist paint straight out of the tube, undiluted, so it is still thick, which with fluid art is the thing that we seem to always be trying to get away from. We're always adding the Floetrol or adding whatever to the paint to get it to be super runny and gooey and fluid. And here I've actually used it straight from the tube to create my little bund walls to control how the paint's going to behave on the canvas, but it's still fluid, it's still wet. So this was very much an experiment, and I'm really pleased, super pleased with how it turned out. And not just how it turned out, but I'm also quietly very pleased with myself that I worked up the courage to try this and step outside a lot of the techniques that we're all seeing on a lot of other YouTubers and whatnot. So a lot of those techniques are just very, very mainstream now, where everybody's trying them and everybody's doing them multiple times to improve, and different colour combinations. And for me, this was an experimentation in another direction altogether, because I am trying to make this piece look pictorially like something that I've chosen. This isn't that chaotic. It is kind of it's almost like I'm trying to harness the chaos to get the chaos to do exactly what I want. So it's kind of mixed up in a way, but I had a real lot of fun doing this, and I just kind of used all these colours together, because everything you ever see about Jupiter is that it's this big planet with all these reds and oranges and purples and lots of different colours. And this one just turned out so well. But it is only my first attempt too, and going to be thinking long and hard once it's finally dry. And I'm just wondering how long it will take to dry, because I do have a lot of paint on this canvas that's still on the canvas, and the white that came straight out of the tube is just very, very thick and very wet. I'm wondering how long that's going to take. But this was really cool fun, and I'm just going to let you be mesmerized now and enjoy watching this whole piece come together. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please check out everything else I'm doing on patreon.com/Kaz Pierce. You can find me there. And of course, please check out my other YouTube videos and like, share, subscribe. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video.